this lesson, we will discuss in more detail how Microsoft Dynamics 365 models relationships and records. First, let's define a few basic elements you'll hear referenced throughout this course. The first one is we have what we call an entity. An entity is a record type. For example, an account, a contact, lead, sales order, opportunity, or even case are all examples of different record types. Oftentimes, you will hear these record types referred to as entities. And as we briefly discussed, any entity essentially can be related to another entity. The next term you'll hear often is a record. A record is an instance of an entity. So if a contact is an entity, Jim Glenn could be an example of a record of a contact record type. Now, the magic of the system is the ability to have relationships between records and multiple entities. Another term used within the system is a field. A field is a single data point relating to an entity, or stated differently, a field is a place where you put data into the system. For example, if you look at a contact, a field might be a name, a phone number, or even a job title. These are all considered fields. And it's important to note that additional fields can be added to the system when needed. And finally, we have forms. A form is a collection of fields for one kind of entity presented so that data can be entered or modified. In other words, think of it as a collection of fields. Take, for example, if a record type is an account, and the Alpine Ski House is an example of an account, and one of the fields is city or state, a form would be a data interface element that allows me to input information related to the account, such as name, city, state, zip code, phone number, and any other data elements that are specific to the account record type. So now that we've discussed some of the elements in the relationships, let's take a look at the different ways that Microsoft Dynamics 365 can be accessed.